of whether it feels normal, but it feels comfortable in my opinion. I really like it. I also like playing it with the two Joy-Cons separate. Like you can hold them however you want. Like it's very it just feels very free. I can't explain it, but like you don't have to hold it out in front of you, so I kind of actually don't like using this. I know a lot of people do like using it because it feels more classic. It lights up too. That's cool. But I don't know. Uh, so yeah. Any more things I have to say on it? I don't know. It's got HD rumble, which I've heard is actually very convincing. Like from multiple sources, not just IGN, because let's be honest, IGN is biased towards way too many things. But other YouTubers have been saying like if you move around the balls on the inside, that sounds way weird out of context. But like you you could it would simulate like balls on the inside of it like rolling around, and like you could feel the balls rolling one by one uh as you're moving it around. It sounds neat. Uh I completely forgot about this. If you could do two players with these, like by holding it like that. Two hands, of course, but has R and L buttons on top of it. You can even put these little things on it, like wrist straps, and I'm not gonna put it on right now because I can't for the life of me. You can make the R and L buttons easier to hit. Yeah, I would recommend doing that if you decide to play that way, but from what I've held it like that, it doesn't feel that comfortable, honestly. It just, I don't know. I'd use both of them together if you really can, but if you're doing two player and you really need that, go for it. I don't have the Pro controller, sadly. Um, yeah, that thing I would not recommend buying like right away, because that thing is way too expensive, and B, the console comes with the Joy-Cons, which are expensive if you're buying a replacement, but but um but the ones it comes with, like it comes with them in the box for free, and I think these are fine, to be honest. I really like them. Uh, Not everyone's gonna like them, obviously. Um, I don't really have any other issues with the controller, to be honest. It feels very, very weird at first, but you start to get used to it and you start to really like it. Like you could just have your hands just hanging down like this. You could have one hand up or whatever. I feel relaxed when using it, honestly. Um, Not much else I could really say about it. So overall, my thoughts are positive. I just I just hope Nintendo does well with it. Nintendo has been advertising it a lot, unlike the Wii U, which is really good because the Wii U did not sell well at all. I'd say the only console it really sold better than, mainstream wise, not including like Virtual Boy or anything like that, or Atari Jaguar. Uh, it was probably the second worst console. The only one uh, that really did worse than it was a Sega Saturn. Um, no one talks about that. Both consoles are good, but they weren't advertised well. Hopefully Nintendo does that with this. Um, so yeah, I like the hardware. It's not powerful, but for a portable console and a home console, it's very impressive. Um, but yeah, Nintendo, please just find a way to get this into people's homes. I want this to be my main platform for gaming. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get every single game because of the power, but I can imagine if people are buying this, then developers will downgrade their games just a little bit to get it to run on this. Uh, it might be an inferior multiplat half the time, but I think it'll be worth it if you're going portable. I mean, a little bit less convenient than the 3DS to carry around. That's another thing, is that you're probably gonna have to get a case or something for this, or keep it in your backpack, anything, because I would not recommend. It won't fit in your pocket. I'll state that right now. Maybe without the Joy Cons, you could fit it into like a huge jacket pocket, but it's not gonna be convenient to carry around. So yeah, uh, Brett. If you're wondering if you should get Breath of the Wild, I'm not a huge Zelda fan. I just bought it because they didn't have that many launch games. They're coming out with a lot more games that I'm excited for. Xenoblade 2, Mario Odyssey, please be good. They look really good. But overall, would I recommend buying it now? Uh, that depends. This thing has the possibility of becoming the Wii, and what I mean by that is it might be hard to find. Um, I don't think it's going to be as bad as the Wii, because with the Wii, everyone was excited about the motion controls, and then they kind of got burned out afterwards. I like the Wii. I think it was a very good console. Put the SD card back in while I'm speaking. Um, I like the way it's just I don't like the way it was marketed towards casual gamers, and it's kind of just like a collector's thing now, like in terms of first party games. Third party games, most of them suck. Um, but the Switch, I feel like it has a different future. I feel like Nintendo wanted to draw in their casual crowd with this is motion control capability. This is motion control capable. You can use it as motion controls. Like it even has gyros controls. I've been using in Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. But the console, but it's very Nintendo's been very flexible with it. They haven't been forcing it down people's throats. It feels natural. It just feels like a regular console, but with a few twists, and I like it. At the same time, though, it doesn't feel like a Nintendo console. That's weird to say. Like, spiritually, it feels like it, but like the console itself feels like a really expensive piece of hardware. $300 isn't bad though. I've heard people complain about it. I don't know why. Uh, yeah, I'm about to go on a half hour now, so I'm not gonna bore you any longer with this. Um, yeah, I wouldn't recommend buying it now, but pick it up sometime this year. Find it. Don't go on eBay and buy it for any more than $300. I will warn you right now. People will do that no matter what. Now, the scale of it, I don't know, but never buy a console for more than it's going out at retail for. You can wait, I promise. It will. The Wii went down eventually. You can find them everywhere now. The Switch will happen. That will happen to the Switch too. Trust me. Wait. So, yeah. If you have the money, go for it. Anyway, this is Eric Hoffman, or you can call me Hasselhoff, whatever. I don't care. And have a good day, guys.